and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome, race fans. We are back here again tonight with the Pro American Late Model Series, also known as Palms. These are number 5, round number 5 here in at Oswego in New York, actually. Oswego, New York, Oswego Raceway. Presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. I see Brendan Kennedy already in chat here tonight. Brendan, how you doing out there, buddy? I have no idea what to expect here tonight. And as I said in chat, kind of like last week at Hickory, I know very little to nothing about this track. So it is going to be a little you know, a learning curve for me here tonight. First time calling this track. And I think for the first time for some of these guys, it's going to be racing here tonight too. Now, your standard, of course, your heats, your Consi, if we have one, which I do believe we might have one here tonight. We will see. But it looks like about 29 drivers out there here tonight, dealing with some wind out there too. 9, 10, 11, 12 miles an hour, air temp of 69, track temp of 77. 150 laps here tonight, 94.5 miles, a total of 2 sets behind the wall, a total of 3, you know, including the set they start with. 40% fuel. I don't know exactly how long they can go. I would estimate no more than 150 laps, but we will definitely see. 35-mile-an-hour pit road here tonight with a pace speed of 40. We do have the point standings here coming into tonight as well, and we can go ahead and take a look at both of those. I'll remember to grab the other sheet this time. So now we got all the way up through 37th. I'm not going to read all of them off, but we do see Bob up at the top spot at 474. We do have Gerard Lawrence in second at 464. Brandon Kiger in third at 439. Jeff Bayless in fourth at 403. Kenny Tripp in fifth at 400. Brett Meeks in sixth at 395. Stephen Rex in seventh at 394. Scott Negus in eighth at 392. Kenny Trouton in ninth at 388. And Kyler Davis in 10th at 383. Sean Patrick in 11th at 375. Benny Hogan in 12th at 373. Shane Colmeyer in 13th at 367. Luis Flowers in 14th at 362. Zach Hogan in 15th at 359. J.J. McRae in 16th at 357. Stephen Wheaton in 17th at 350. Jonathan Emerson in 18th at 345. Actually tied, it looks like, with Peyton Snyder for 18th. Looking at it here. And Shane Haas going to round out the top 20 here tonight at 333. They are going to be getting, of course, into their heat number 1 here tonight, folks. Of course, heat number 1 will set the pole sitter here tonight. And it looks like we are going to have 10 drivers out here this evening on the heat number 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at who they are. Trace Gaskins will be up top here with Arthur Hendren in second. Gerard Lawrence third. Justin Phipps fourth. Brandon Kiger in fifth. Stephen Wheaton sixth. Kenny Tripp seventh. Brett Meeks eighth. Peyton Schneider ninth. And John Canizaro Sr. is going to round out the 10-car field here. Of course, I also want to let everybody know that I was actually informed that if they have 3 heat races, then the top 10 in the Consi will transfer. But if they have 4 heat races, then only the top 5 in the Consi will transfer. So wanted to get a clarification to everybody out there on how they do that. Looks like PMAC 1982 out in chat here tonight. How you doing out there? Hit that like button, folks. We're already up to 12 people watching, but only 3 likes. I know good and well everybody out there is going to be tuning in here tonight. Oswego track. I have, like I said, know nothing about it. Going to be interesting to see how these guys handle this track here tonight. I do not have the best of cameras either, so we'll definitely try our best here as well. Looks like the 37 and the 49 here. Of course, the pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road here momentarily. We will get going here for heat race number 1. Who is going to bring it home into heat race number 1 and be on pole? Well, that remains to be seen. We will find out here, folks, in about 15 laps, coming into 3 and out of 4 here momentarily. The pace car already off. And waiting just on the green. There's the green underway here for heat race number 1 here tonight at Oswego. And already seeing a wreck back there. I was afraid of that. And it looks like right here is where it is going to happen at. Already down into the corner. Looks like Brandon Kiger is who it took me on. I don't know if 27 checked up some here to not get into the back of the 49. Regardless, the 85 right there, right. Whoa! And from that angle, it doesn't even look like it hit him, but he locked up the brakes, and then he gets tagged by the 12 of Kenny Tripp. The 42 going to get a piece of it. And then we got Brett Meeks going to get a big piece of it. John Canizaro Sr. is like, oh, I'm locking it down here tonight. So, now remember, caution laps do not count. We will go 15 laps. TV4 looks pretty cool. You can see a bigger view. Looks like we do have Trace still leading the way, though, with Arthur Handred, Gerard Lawrence, Justin Phipps, Stephen Wheaton, Peyton Schneider, John Canizaro Sr., and Brandon Kiger. It's showing Kenny Tripp in first, but he is not in first. Pace car still out there. Of course, they can go the 15 laps without having to pit. You do have, it looks like, though, Kenny and Brett still on the pit road. And the lights are off, so we will be coming back to the green here next time by. We're going to try this again. Gaskins. Endrin. Here we go down into turn 3. And they'll shoot out of turn number 4 here. And the green will, of course, fly once again. And there it is. Green is back out. We're going to try it again here tonight. Down into turn 1 and out of 2 very quickly right there. Man, it is not easy. And these guys are all over the place. The 555 of John Canizaro Sr. tagging the wall a little bit. He's all right. All right. 1 lap down, and we've got 14 more to go. Oh, Steven, hang on to it. I think the guys that drive dirt real life are going to have an easier time, my opinion. Oh, no, we got them going around again. Yellow's out once again here tonight. And it looks like John Canizaro Jr. and Kenny Tripp here this evening on this one. So, looks like John Canizaro Sr. was right there on the outside going into the corner. Kenny looking to the inside and tags the left rear of the 555. And there goes Sr. around. Kenny Tripp goes around. Oh, a couple of already early yellows in Heat 1. We've got a long way to go. Also, I do know that, or at least I was told that of the Eldreds, and you will see them out here tonight. Bob and Gary Eldred, father and son duo. I finally was told which one was which. So we'll see what they go into and, you know, where they end up at. Looks like Brett Meeks is still on pit road. Trace still leading the way. I would assume probably still double file, maybe single file restart on heat. I doubt it. I don't know if they can do single file. Can they do single file restarts in a heat? Does anybody out in chat know? PMAC, do you know? All right, well, on this restart, we're actually going to go on board here with a driver. Maybe, I guess we'll go with cockpit here with Gerard Lawrence. And he is going to start, it looks like, in second here. Started in third. Lights are still on the pace car. Lights should go off at any time here. Gerard scrubbing some tires here. Trying to get a little bit of heat built up. Getting them clean here. And the lights are off, so like Gerard is, going to be in that P2 spot on the outside of Trace Gaskins, who is right there in the 49. Pace car diving off again to the safety of pit road. We could see a lot of that pace car here tonight too, folks. That is another thing we got to watch out for. Let's hope not, but we definitely could. Coming into the start zone here momentarily. Back to green for heat race and number 1. And the green is going to be out here. There it is. 49 got a good start down into turn number 1. Boy, it does not look easy. And you can just see how bumpy this track really is. Let's get a bigger view here. Battle for the lead. Gerard's already going to go to the inside. He is hugging that wall. He is going to go up to the top spot. Stephen Wheaton getting a little wiggly here down into the turn. Side by side down with the 49 of Trace. Now the 37 as well. Arthur Hendren to his outside. Taking it back here a little bit further. He got Kitty Tripp. Justin Phibbs, Peyton Snyder all sandwiched right here together. And right now, Gerard kind of running away with it up front. Got that clean air, got away from everybody. Not having really anybody to worry about at the present time. But we still have Brandon Kiger, Arthur Hendren. Arthur way up high there in the 37. I cannot keep up with exactly where we're at on the racetrack here. Looks like this is the front stretch right here. All right, 8 laps to go here. Are just kind of holding his own, hit the stripe there. That is going to be 7 to go. Yeah, that is the stripe. So 7 to go here. Steven up to second. Brandon third. Kitty fourth. And we've got Arthur Hendren way low. Side by side with the 42. Going to have to lock it down a little bit. Not to get into Peyton Snyder. They are still side by side. 49 right behind him. Trace Gaskins, who started us off up front. He's fell back to 7th here. Still about 6 laps to go. The 42 in the back of the 37. Oh, yellow's out. Back up to the front here, or who looks like Peyton. Yeah, looks like Peyton in the 42. got into the back here. Oh, right there of the 37, and that is what spun the 37 of Arthur Hendren. Right there it was, just lifted up the back end, and 37 goes around here. Oh, and then John Canizaro Sr. is going to tag him as well. Gerard, Steven, Brandon, Kenny, and Trace right there, top 5 as we speak. Last week's winner of the race would be Gerard Lawrence. Gerard will have to start in the back regardless of where he starts in the feature. So if he does, they end up winning Heat 1, and even though he will be technically the pole sitter, he will get an EOL, and he will have to start in the back and work his way up through the field throughout the feature race, which from heat race number 1, it does not look like it's going to be a walk in the park here tonight. Well, 23 people out there right now tuning in. How is everybody doing in chat? We got P-Mac and Brendan Kennedy, the only two out there talking. Well, chat it up, folks. Hit that like button. Lights are off once again here tonight. To go here at Heat 1. 10 drivers started it. We're down to 9 right now. Peyton Schneider at the tail end here. Gerard leading the way. And coming back to the green here. Gerard already on the loud pedal, and there's the green. Here we go again. Make it 5 to go. Oh, boy, Brandon Kiger. Man, he got loose. Good save, though. Very good save. Four laps to go. It'll be 3 to go here momentarily. Stephen Wheat looking. Seeing if he's going to be able to make something happen here. Single foul. Three laps to go. They'll make it 2 laps to go now. Gerard, Steven, Brandon, Kitty, and Trace. Top 5 as of this moment. And there it is, folks. That time by is the white flag. One more time around. And if Gerard can hold it, he will be the pole sitter per se, and it looks like out of turn number 4 he'll do just that. Gerard gonna win heat race and number 1 here tonight. Let's go ahead and get him up here real quickly. Gerard winning heat race number 1. Of course, last week's winner as well on top of it. Now, technically, you are the pole sitter, but, man, talk about it. This track does not look easy.
No, it's tough, as you can see, obviously, from that heat race. Definitely not easy. Like I said last week, bottom feeder track. And, I don't know. It's not going to be a great showing for us, but hopefully we can keep it clean.
Yeah, and I think we will. Of course, heat race number 1 was tough. We'll see how heat race number 2 and 3 roll out, how the race goes, and we'll kind of go from there. Gerard, awesome job out here tonight, buddy, on winning heat race number 1. Man, you deserved it. It's going to be tough coming from the back, but, you know, I think you can do it, buddy. Good luck. We'll see you on track on the feature, bud.
10-4, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is Gerard Lawrence, of course, winning heat race number 1. We're to go ahead and get down here ready on heat race number 2. We have Jonathan Everson, J.J. McRae, Sean Patrick, Benny Hogan, Shane Colemeyer, Luis Flowers, John Brancasio, Kyler Davis, Zach Hogan, and Shane Haas. Rounding out the 10-car field here, that looks like Emerson and J.J. McRae is the two up toward the front, row 1 technically. East car getting ready to dive off to the safety of pit road the next time we come around. There it goes. Making it correct toward the pit road. There it goes. Lights are off. And we are getting ready for heat race number 2 here. And there's the green. Heat race number 2 underway here tonight. As they pick up speed here. Side by side, everybody just being safe. Looks like, anywho. Ooh, whoa, right there, all over the back of the 0-2. 78, McRae got loose. McRae starting to fall back here. Started in second. He is now battling to keep that 5th spot from the 26 of Luis Flowers, who is going to overtake him and make the pass. Now the 6 of Kyler Davis looking to the inside of the 78. He's going to get around him. Not yet. And it looks like he did get around him just then. Oh, 38. Shane Haas getting a little piece of the wall. Oh, so far so good. Everybody really just keeping it, I guess you could say, in a line. Oh, well, I say that. No, Kyler Davis, Luis Flowers. Oh, no, there goes the 6. 26 into the wall. Oh. Well, let's take a look at it here. It looks like the 6 pushed up from that angle. Right there, yeah, definitely went right up into the 26. Tyler gonna spin, and then the 26 of Luis gonna go right into the outside wall. And so the caution is out here tonight. Man. Well, all right, well. Everybody, for the most part, stayed off the wall. Kyler stayed off the wall, but Luis, unfortunately, getting a lot of the wall. Go ahead and take a look here at the damage and see how bad it looks. Well, it doesn't look too bad on the 26, but then again, we're not down there driving, so we don't know how bad it actually is. But getting us going again is going to be, as soon as it cycles through, it's going to be Emerson and Sean Patrick. Row 1 with Benny Hogan, Shane Colmeyer, Luis Flowers, Shane Haas, J.J. McRae, Zach Hogan, John Brancasio, and Kyler at the tail end. 10 laps to go. Lights are off once again. All right, now just waiting for them to get back going. And there's the green back underway here at Oswego Raceway. And Betty gonna take a look side by side for second with the 17 of Sean Patrick. Right now, Biddy does have it. Shane Colmeyer now looking to the inside of the 17. It looks like you get caught out there on that outside. Then you're definitely going to lose some spots because that's what's happening. And, of course, Gerard did say it is a bottom-feeding track, so you can definitely tell it is. Here comes the 26 of Luis. You do have Kyler Davis coming around J.J. McRae. Kyler back up into the 7th spot. Kyler started in 8th. Kyler going to be looking here to get around, I believe that is, oh, got a little closer there. Trying to get around Sean Patrick here. Side by side, door to door, not a whole lot of room between them. Not a lot of real estate on this track, guys. Be careful. And Kyler moving up into 6th. Now he's got his eyes set on Shane Haas here, the 38. Jane trying to hold on to it. Jonathan trying to hold on to the top here from Benny Hogan. AJ McRae, Sean Patrick for 7th. And side by side, Benny Hogan for the lead here. And Benny is going to take the lead. He has not completed it yet, but he is going to take it. Whoa, Jonathan going to drop it right in front of Shane Colmeyer and say, nope, you are not going to come around me. 1 spot's enough. Hitting the stripe here. 2 laps remain here for Heat 2. All Benny's got to do now is just hang on to it. He'll take the white flag, though, this time by, so he's going to have to hang on to it for 4 more turns, what feels like probably 900 turns here at this track. There it goes, white flag in the air, 1 more time around. And Benny hang on to it here tonight. And there it is, checkered flag. Benny gonna take heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and get Benny up here real quick. Benny got a copy. Heat race number 2 winner, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Man, what is it like down there? I feel sorry for y'all.
It's not terrible. I mean, you just gotta, you know, the track is a little tough, but you got to still just race it a little bit technical, and you got to hit your marks. And if you do that, I think you'll just take care of your stuff all night.
So just one turn at a time, basically.
Yeah, just it's so easy to overdrive the corners, and you know, if we get a good long green run, it can be hard on the tires if you drive it too far.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna kind of see what happens here. It looks like heat race number 3 coming up here, buddy. Good luck down there here tonight. Gonna start up toward the front. Well, actually front row here this evening. So good luck. We'll see what happens, Benny.
All right, I appreciate it.
Good luck, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, gonna have to change rooms again. I don't know what's going on with Discord here, but every time I pull a driver out or something, it cuts my sound off. But well, that's fine. We'll just go with the flow here. Let's go ahead and get set up here for heat race number 3 here, and that's gonna put us with Thomas Mitchell, Gary Eldred up in row 1, row 2, Jeffrey Bayless, Stephen Rex, row 3, Mike Sukup, Scott Negus, row 4, Bob Eldred, Riley Duncan, and row 5. Gonna be John Canizaro Jr. out here tonight. Nice to see Mr. Jr. out here racing with the fellas. And there goes the pace car coming into heat race number 3 here, folks. Thomas Mitchell in the 68 is going to be getting us going. There's the green. He's got the preferred line, which is right down on the bottom, and already they're dooring. Gary Eldred fighting on the outside, doing some wobbing and some weaving back here. 45 locking it up. That's Mike Sukup. Now they're wrecking. Oh, looks like the 55 right there of Scott Negus. Did he get tagged before that? Yeah, he did. He got tagged by the 45 here. That's what set the 55 loose, and then the 45 of Mike gets the rough end of it. He goes sideways, and unfortunately for the 55 here, as soon as I can get on him, he is going to get hit by the 777 of John Canizaro Jr. And I think John Jr. also, yeah, he clipped the 45 too. And man, both of them, the 45 and the 55, both of them going to go up into the outside wall here. So another yellow here tonight. Looks like Scott on pit road. It looks like Thomas Mitchell still up front. We're not done, Brendan. That was only heat race number 2. We still got the feature and the Consi. I believe we'll have one. I think we have over 25 drivers out here tonight. So, yeah, I think we have 29. So, yeah, we'll have a Consi. Those that did not make the cut will go into the Consi, and since we have 3 heat races, that it'll be the top 10 of the Consi will transfer instead of the top 5. Down goes the pace car here momentarily, if it's not already off. No, it's fixing to dive off here in just a second. Makes its little start dive there, and down to the safety of pit road. Thomas Mitchell, though, still leading it here with Gary Eldred to his outside. Both of them 1-2. That's exactly where they started. And the green will be out here momentarily. And there it is. Green's out. Good start. Boy. Down into turn number 1. Oh, man. The rewind here at Oswego. Well, that didn't last but a second. Wow. And Gary gonna take over the top position away from Thomas. Now Thomas battling Stephen Rex here. You got a battle behind him. Jeffrey Bayless, Riley Duncan. 68, Thomas Mitchell just trying to survive. Oh, the 68, 28, 3 wide. Oh, this is not going to end well. 28 into the outside wall, 68 into the outside wall. No yellow yet. Oh, Steven, man. We did not get a yellow, so we will continue green. That kind of just helped out Gary here and Jeffrey for at the moment. Got Scott, Bob, Don Jr. up to 5th. Ooh, John. Got a little squirrely there. That is the 28 here of Stephen Rex, just letting everybody go by, or trying to let everybody go by. That really put everybody single file. John Jr. all over the place here. 777 car. And back end of that 777 car really wants to snap on him. And he's doing a good job of holding it, though. And Gary taking it one turn at a time here. It looks like Stephen Rex might have either towed it or took it to pit road. One of the two, Stephen and Thomas both. And oh, Gary goes way high. And that's going to put Bayless, oh, pretty much right on his tail. And Gary hitting the wall again. It's got company with Bob, John, and Riley Duncan. Riley just outside of the top 5 here. Waiting for that door to open. And, oh, tight squeeze there. And Mike Sukup's right behind the 97. 7 drivers right here, pretty much nose to tail front. To the back. Looks like Thomas Mitchell is out there, but unfortunately, oh, here we go. Battle up top. Battle for second now. It's going to be Bayless and Negus in the 777 and the 13. Whoa, Gary got loose. Afraid we're going to be seeing a lot of that here tonight. These drivers getting really squirrely. All right, 2 laps to go here. Oh, the 777 goes around. The 13's around. Caution is out again. Looks like right there, the 97 tags. The 777, Riley Duncan tagging the 777, then the 777 collecting the 13. That's kind of what it looked like to me. All right, well, we are going to reset here. GWC attempt, actually, under a heat race. I think this is the first one I have seen. So, they will finish out regardless. They have to go their standard 15 laps, so we could have quite a few of these. The white flag comes out. Whatever happens after that happens. I do not believe a caution can be thrown once that white comes out. But lights are still on. We have Gary Eldred, Jeffrey Bayless, Scott Negus, Riley Duncan, Mike Sukup of Eldred, John Kitterzaro Jr. That is the 7 cars that are out here on the lead lap. Thomas Mitchell is 5 laps down, unfortunately. He is going to go to the tail end here. But Gary is our leader with Jeffrey onto his outside. What kind of jump, or what kind of start, I should say, is Gary going to be able to get? He is in the preferred line here at the bottom. Looks like we've got about 21 out there tuning in right now, but we've only got 6 likes, folks. Smash that like button here tonight. We would appreciate it here at MaxspeedTV. All right, lights are off. So, we'll get the green. Next time by after that, it'll be the white. So here we go. Pace car is off and away once again here tonight. Gary trying to get a good start here. He's going to be on the loud pedal. Green back out. He got a very good start. Broke away from Scott Negus. Jeffrey Bayless now under fire here from Bob Eldred. Bob to the inside. John Kitterzaro Jr. right behind him. A white flag in the air. One more time around. Here we go. Can Gary hold off Scott here tonight? And it looks like Gary might just do it. A battle for second and third right behind Gary here tonight. Gary out of turn 4. He is going to win a heat race number 3 here tonight. That's going to put him up into that 3rd spot. Let's go ahead and get Gary down here real quickly. Gary, real quick, got a copy there, buddy? Gary got a copy.
Gotcha.
Hey, man, well, winning heat race number 3, going to put you up in 3rd here tonight, but it looks like you guys are going to have some fun out here this evening, buddy, man. Talk about it real quick.
Yeah, that's sure is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely going to be fun. Going to be very interesting to watch for sure here this evening, bud. Well, awesome job out there. Going to be starting up toward the front here this evening, man. Looks like you're going to have the inside line, too, so that's going to help at the start of the race. So good luck down there, buddy. We'll see what happens.
Thank you much.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to put the heats completed here tonight. So now we're going to get down here into the Consi here this evening. And it's what you call the B main. We are going to have, it looks like, Justin Phipps, Shane Haas, Mike Sukup, Peyton Snyder, J.J. McRae, Riley Duncan, John Cutazaro Sr., Sean Patrick, Thomas Mitchell, Arthur Hendren, Zach Hogan, Stephen Rex, Brett Meeks, John Brancasio, and that's it. 14 drivers. All right, so 3 heat races. That means top 10 will transfer in. It looks like Arthur Hendren did not grid here, so that's only going to be 13 drivers out here for the Consi. And the pace car is going to make its dive to the pit road. "20 laps. Bigger field, 13 drivers out here tonight. And the green is out. We are underway here for the Consi. Last chance qualifier, whatever you want to call it. Top 10. Gotta make it to the top 10. 3 wide brewing. Oh, that was close. The 78 of J.J. McRae. 45 of Mike Sukup. Wow. And Justin, 38, roll over his tail end here. Uh-oh, looks like Thomas Mitchell falling back, way back here into 12th. John Brancasio at the tail end here, but got to get back up here. The 97-42. That is the 97, right? Or is it the... Yeah, 97. It's 42 of Peyton Schneider. It's 97 on the car, but it's supposed to be the 79 of Riley Duncan. So the numbers are flip-flop there. Uh-oh, 17 blinking out a little bit. Sean Patrick, here we go. Battle up top here. Oh, somebody got a little squirrely. That looked like the 45 of Mike Sukup. Oh, the 555. Oh, John Cutazaro Sr. somehow got around Riley Duncan. Zach Hogan, Sean Patrick. Like I said, top 10, transfer in. Right now, Stephen Rex would be your last transfer spot, but Brett Meeks right there. Riley gonna make the pass over Senior. Oh, Senior way up high. Now Sean Patrick. Oh, in the 17, trying to get around him. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about the leaders either. Stephen. I tried to get around John Sr. there and wasn't able to do it. even though right there in that last transfer spot. But up front, we got Justin Phipps, J.J. McRae, Shane Haas, Peyton Schneider, Mike Sukup, top 5. Still anybody's race here. And Justin trying to hold on here. Right now, though, setting pretty good. 78, J.J. McRae. 38, Shane Haas. Man, you got the top 3 right here. Like, I mean, they could go 3 wide. I don't advise it, but they could. If they go 3 wide, then I don't know how well that'll end. You might see the big one here at Oswego. Oh, somebody tagging the wall. I think that was the 45 again. A Mike Sukup popping the far inside wall. Definitely got to be careful. Well, man, Justin really holding on here. Not really letting anybody on the bottom to his inside here. Shane been trying, but just can't do it. Well, the door opened up there, but not enough. And hitting the stripe there. It was going to be 5 to go. Good battle, though, behind him. Oh, Shane scraping the wall. Now Shane still battling J.J. McRae, Peyton Schneider, Riley Duncan. There's your top 5 right there. Zach Hogan, Mike Sukup. Oh, looks like, all right, I thought for a second we had somebody going around, but somebody's all right. Hey, bub. Oh, J.J. McRae. Now in the 42 to the inside of the 78 of J.J. McRae is the 78. 42 of Peyton. Never mind, got it backwards. And here's the 97 or 79 of Riley Duncan. Supposed to be the 79, 97 on the car. Like I said, numbers are flipped there, but it's all right. 2 laps to go here for the B main or Consi. Justin just trying to hold on here. And the white flag, there it is, white flag in the air. Oh, no, it's not. Caution is out before the white. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Right there is what happened. I thought white flag would for sure come out, but it did not. So it looks like right there a little bit of net code there between the 50555 and the 28. I mean, it was close. And you could just see it right there. I mean, they did not touch from that angle. Looked like net code, but then again, very, very, very close racing. Unfortunately, we could see that here tonight, too, is net code. So we're going to be redoing this again here. We'll redo it until, I couldn't even count. We've had quite a few. We had some of the Heat 1, Heat 2, and Heat 3. And then, of course, we just had one here in the Consi. I can't remember how many. I haven't. I really don't count the cautions in the heats or the Consi. And And honestly, I don't even think this will show it. No, it's just going to show what we've had here. That's it. The lights will be going back off here, folks. Should be this time by. And it is, so. Lights are off once again. Justin Phipps, Dane Haas, Peyton Schneider, J.J. McRae, Riley Duncan, top 5 as of this moment. It'll be a, I guess you could say, a GWC attempt here, but cautions don't count, so they'll end it under green or checkered flag. Here we go. Green back out once again. Good start there by Justin. 2 laps to go. Can we get to the white flag this time? That is going to be the question. Got to get to the white. Get to the white, then that'll be it. Uh-oh, Justin opened up the door too much. White flag in the air. One more time around. That is going to be the white flag here, folks. Shane Haas capitalizing on the hiccup by Justin. And out of turn number 4, Shane Haas gonna win it here tonight. And the last transfer is gonna be Stephen Rex here tonight. So top 10, since we only had here 3 heats, the top 10 automatically transfer. So now they're going to get into the warm-up here. We're going to go ahead and step out real quick. We'll stay live. And we will get back up here for the feature race here in about 2.5 minutes. So hang tight, folks. We're about to hammer down here at Oswego. We'll be right back. ready, folks. Let's get them lined up here tonight for your feature event here at Oswego, the Pro American Late Model Series Season 5, round number 5, presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. Of course, we do know that Gerard did grab the top spot here tonight. However, he will have to go to the back, but this is the way they're going to line up here other than Gerard. So Gerard grabbing the pole light here tonight. Benny Hogan in second. Gary Eldred in third. Stephen Wheaton in fourth. Jonathan Emerson fifth. Scott Nega sixth. Brandon Kiger in seventh. Shane Colmeyer in eighth. Bob Elder ninth. And Kitty Tripp in 10th. Luis Flowers in 11th. John Canizaro Jr. in 12th. Grace Gaskins 13th, Kyler Davis 14th, Jeffrey Bayless 15th, Shane Haas 16th, Peyton Schneider 17th, Riley Duncan in 18th, J.J. McRae 19th, and Justin Phipps in 20th. Zach Hogan 21st, John Patrick 22nd, Brett Biggs 23rd, Mike Sukup 24th, and Stephen Rex is going to round out our 25 car field here tonight at Oswego. Well, we got 25 out here tonight. Question is, for everybody, how many will we end up with at the end of the race on the track here this season? Going to be interesting, for sure. All right. Ace car is off. Coming to the start of the race here tonight. Just waiting. There it is. Green is out. Buggity, 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 folks. Racing here tonight at Oswego. Already. There's somebody back there into the wall, and I don't know who it was. Already hearing some bumping and some banging going on. And I don't know. Looks like, well, everything's lighting up like a Christmas tree here tonight. All right, just waiting for ATVO to get situated here. So Benny Hogan leading the first lap here tonight. Or first 2 laps, I should say. Jonathan Emerson, Gary Eldred, Brandon Kiger, Bob Eldred. Then you got a battle here. Stephen Wheaton, Scott Negas. That inside line is where you want to be. Stephen's trying to figure out a way to get the Peach car down there here tonight. But right now he's not going to be able to do that. John Canizaro Jr., Kyler Davis, Luis Flowers. Shane Colmeyer is already behind the wall here tonight. Not exactly sure what happened down there, but he has already taken that car behind the wall here this season. Shane, if you're out there in chat, what happened down there, buddy? Oh no, the 08 also up into the wall here this evening. 3 wide as they come around the 08. 3 wide at Oswego. Race, they get green flag conditions. This race is going to go by really quick. Benny right now just kind of setting the pace here, setting the field, single file throughout. Yep, when you get back here, out around or right behind Luis Flowers, you do have Jeffrey Bayless, J.J. McRae back here, balanced side by side. The 26th, though, of Luis Flowers is looking to the inside of the 08 of Gary Eldred for the 9th spot here this evening. Zach Hogan and Benny Hogan are related. I just don't know how they're related. I think they're brothers, but I'm not sure. Could be father and son, could be cousins, I don't know. But I do believe they are related. So you got Benny up front here, and then you have the other Hogan, Zach Hogan, in 16th. He is hanging on here. It looks like right now he started 21st, but he already moved up into the 16th spot. J.J. McRae, Gary Eldred still going at it back here Oh, this is around the 11th, just outside of the top 10 here. Kenny Hogan, though, just kind of leading the way. Donovan right there with him. Sort of. Kind of. Not really, but he's right there. And Brandon Kiger has got a whole group behind him. John Canizaro Jr. battling here. Scott Negus in the 55 here, side by side. Down into one of the four corners they have here tonight. I cannot keep up with this track. By the time they go into one, they're out of and into the next one. So it's that quick. Let me just show y'all how quick it is. Let's go on Luis Flowers here tonight. We'll ride a lap or two here with Luis here tonight and just kind of show y'all what they're having to deal with here this evening and how quick they get in, out, and in back into another quarter. It does not take long. Yeah, Lee. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Yeah, I know, I'm yawning, folks. I'm sorry. I had a long day at work today. Even though I really didn't do anything. But and watch inflatables, bouncy houses and stuff. Out in the heat, man, it'll get you. Gary Elder, Brett Meeks, Kenny Tripp, Zaga Hogan. Also, you do have Gerard. He's picking them off one by one here. Of course, he started in the back. Well, started up front, had to go to the back, and he's picking them off one by one here, and he's making it look rather easy, to be honest with you. He just got around the four here of Zaga Hogan. Gerard already now up into the 16th spot. One car per lap, basically, is what he is getting right now. It looks like there might be a hold here. He's got to get up to Kenny Tripp here in the 15th spot. And then he's got Brent Meeks, Jeffrey Bayless, Riley Duncan, J.J. McRae there in 11th. It can be done. Man. All right, where is my Coca-Cola at? We'll keep an eye on Gerard here as the race progresses. John Canizaro Jr. from 12th to 3rd. Minus the position, of course, that Gerard had to go back. So technically it was 11th to 3rd. But for the sake of the fans out there in the driver bar, we'll just say 12th to 3rd to keep it straight. We got a yellow, though. Oh, first yellow of the evening, and it looks like up here around the 55 of Scott Negus and Steven, as well as Kyler Davis here. And it looks like right there was some contact, it looks like. But it looks like Scott's going to get the rougher end of the stick on this one. Let's see here. Down into the corner. It looks like Scott went down into the inside of Kyler. And there was definitely contact. But Scott's going to get the rough end of the bargain on that one. And there is where the 97 is going to get contact as well. We'll see exactly what the admins deem that as. And back up front, though, it looks like John Canizaro Jr. is going to be our lead car, followed by Brandon Kiger, Bob Eldred, Kyler Davis. Wait, yeah, Kyler Davis. Looks like we've got some drivers down pit road here too, so we'll have to wait until everybody cycles back out before we know where everybody's at. Oh, okay, okay. Well, hopefully you're able to get that real car ready. And the lights are off, so we're going to be coming back to the green here. John Jr., Brandon Kiger, Bob Eldred, Kyler Davis, Luis Flowers, Shane Haas, J.J. McRae, Jeffrey Bayless, Gerard Lawrence, and Sean Patrick. Rounding out our top 10 here. Coming to lap number 27 here tonight. And, of course, in the feature race, caution laps do count, so... And green back out. Good restart there by John Jr. Brandon Kiger, Bob Eldred, Kyler Davis, Luis Flowers, and a battle back here. 78, 38, 58, whatever you want to call it. Just keep on going there. 78 did get around him. J.J. McRae, Shane Haas. Now it looks like Gerard Lawrence. Man, Gerard now battling up here to the 8th spot. Golly, man. He is really wanting to go back to back here to prove that it can be done. And well, right now, Gerard is looking pretty sharp out there here tonight. Got a lot of other drivers around him. And as long as he can keep it straight, keep it clean, I think Gerard's got a really good chance of doing it back to back. We'll keep an eye on him, though. He's already up into the 7th spot. We do see here Riley. Ooh, something happened to Riley Duncan back here. I don't know if I can get a... I don't think I can get a MaxspeedTV rewind on that because we still got side-by-side battling. Shane Haas. Jeffrey Bayless. Looks like Jeffrey is going to take that spot away. Here comes Zach Hogan here, too. Sounds like my puppy dog wants to put her 2 cents in here tonight. Sounds about right. All right. Well, John Jr. kind of breaking away here. Oh no, it looks like Riley Duncan has taken his car behind the wall here tonight. I had to step away real quick. Sorry about that. We have lost 2 drivers out here. Getting up up here or right here to the battle, just right around the top 15. Stephen Wheaton, Jonathan Everson. Stephen getting around Jonathan here. Eddie Tripp, Eddie Hogan, Stephen Rex, Mike Sukup, Mike all over the back end of Stephen. Back up to the front we go. John Jr. kind of breaking away here of Brandon Kiger. Bob Eldred, Kyler Davis. All right, see a lot of single file. Not a whole lot of passing going on right now. Well, I say that, and Kenny Tripp's going to make a liar out of me. He's going to come around the 42 as the 42. Pete Schneider pops the wall. Eddie Tripp, Eddie Hogan, Stephen Rex, being around Peyton Schneider. Now Mike Sukup right behind him here with the 49 of Trace Gaskins. Trying to close the gap to him and Brandon for second. Brandon got a lap lead here tonight. Right now, John Canizaro Jr., though, just kind of rolling. Lap 40 here, folks. Stephen Wheaton, Brett Meeks here. Good battle back here. Coming up on the 08. There's the 23. Jonathan Everson to the inside of Brett Meeks. We're coming up on the 08 of Gary Eldred. Gary way up top here. And, whoa! Gary now to go back to the bottom. Smart move, Gary. Oh! Good side by side. No wait. 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. 3 of the 08. 3 wide behind him. Oh, Kenny Tripp backed out of that one. Kenny's like, nope. Not doing it. Wow. Man. Nope, still a good battle, though. Now, Steven did kind of break away here. We still have Benny Hogan. Ariel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caution's out. It looks like Lee Flowers. Oh. Looks like the 78, the 26 making some contact here. Right there it was. Could have been some net code initiating that, but I doubt it. We'll look at it here at a closer angle. And oh, the 26. Oh, no. Could be the 78 here pushed up too. I mean, it was close. Yeah, right there it was. Definitely 78 comes up right there. The 26 was right there as well. And contact is made. Both of them go in. Well, Luis goes into the 78. 78 into the wall here. J.J. McRae. Ow. All right. Well, I mean, good battles throughout the track here tonight. It looks like everybody coming down pit road. And what a weird pit road this is, folks. We're actually going to be able to see it for the first time here tonight. It is a strange pit road, the way it is laid out. I wonder what it would take to go down through pit road here under green flag conditions, to be honest. Looks like Stephen Wheaton, Brett Meeks, David Rex, Eddie Tripp, Trace Gaskins did not come down pit road. Interesting. All right, looks like Steven is going to be possibly coming down. Yeah, here he comes. Nope. Make a liar out of me. I see how it is, Steven. We are going to hit that 100 to go mark here, though, folks, in just about a couple of laps. I do feel kind of bad here. Looks like OBS having some problems, per the usual. Never fails. But good race, and right now we are just at the 2 cautions for 4 laps, 102 laps to go. Well, 5 caution laps, 101 laps to go, 5 lead changes here tonight. Yeah, I don't think we are going to have 30 cautions here tonight, bub. That's probably a good thing, for Steven's sake anyway. Or Matt's, I should say. All right, well, this is going to put us at the 100 to go mark. There it is, green back out. 100 laps to go here tonight at Oswego. Located in Oswego, New York. A lot can happen, though, in 100 laps. Oh, we got another yellow. Very quick yellow. I'm talking, it was so quick. Ooh, 3 wide. 38.08. And I believe that was the 45 Asuka. Yep, right there to the outside. And, oh, wow. That collected a few. Let's see here who actually that did. All right. The 08. So Gary. Mike. Looks like Jonathan Emerson. Sean Patrick. Did Justin get through that somehow? I think he did. All right, let's see here. Yeah, he did. All right. Emerson, Sean Patrick. Looks like JJ McRae. Did JJ get through that, or did he get a piece of it? He might have got through that. Let's see here. I don't know how he did it, but he got through it. He sure did. Wow. All right. Well, Steven leading the way here, Mr. Steven Whedon. At 54, I don't think they'll have a single file restart here. However, I will tell you they do not have any fast repairs. So they get damaged, they have to either get it fixed or get ready for the next race, which next week, right here on MaxspeedTV for the Pro American Late Model Series. We are going to be at Oxford for 250 laps. Now there they get 3 sets of tires instead of the 2 behind the wall. They'll get 3. A little bit different going into the inside. Stephen Rex is going to get around him. The 3 is stuck on that outside line. It looks like he is going to stay there as Brett Meeks goes to the inside. Maybe Steven does not like the bottom. Don't know. Now Kitty Tripp will be the next one to try to get around Steven here. Kitty in the number 12. I'm going to say in 12, but he's not. He is in 5th. Could have a battle for the lead here too momentarily. Again, the 28 with 777. Definitely watch it. Looks like Mike Sukup has taken his car behind the wall. He is done for the evening. Lap number 75 here, folks. We are officially at the halfway mark here this evening. The Pro American Late Model Series Season 5, Round 5 here at Oswego, presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. A lot can happen in 75 laps, though. I mean, a lot can happen. And there goes the 777, John Canizaro Jr. to the inside. Oh, 28 of Rex. Fighting. But inside line, and it looks like Steven may lose 2 spots here. He will. Brett's going to get around him, too. Oh, Kenny Tripp, Stephen Wheaton, Benny Hogan, Bob Eldred, Zach Hogan, Peyton Schneider, Brendan Kiger, Bard Lawrence, Kyler Davis, Jeffrey Bayless, Sean Patrick, Trace Gaskins, top 15 here, folks. And Benny got around Steven now. Well, Steven has been out here, though, roughly 55 laps. So, definitely showing the tire wear here tonight. He is losing a spot here and there. Now, Brett Meeks has been out here 56, it looks like. Stephen Rex, 55. Kenny Tripp, 55. For Stephen, 55. Everybody else been out here in the ballpark of 30 to 35 laps. Around the 32, 33 mark for most. And Jonathan Emerson either has taken his car behind the wall or he is blinking a lot here tonight. Looks like he might be blinking. That's a big possibility. I cannot stay on him at all. Oh, there he is. Shorty, hit that like button, buddy. We are at 9 likes here tonight. Got about 9, 10, 11 people watching out there here tonight. We could hit easily 10, 15 likes out here this evening. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight again on MaxspeedTV. Tomorrow night, the Down Force Racing Series back in action in the Cup cars, the Gen 7s, or the next gen. That'll be at 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern for all of you Easterners out there. Right now, good battling, though, going on, and you know, a lot of separation, too, I should say, or, well, the poor choice of words. They're being respectful. I will say that right now. Giving each other giving each other some room out there to get around the track, and definitely around the corners. Right now, though, John Jr. just kind of holding his own here. Brett Meeks there at a P2. Haas, Trace Gaskins, real quick battle back here. I mean, it was so quick. I go back to check on it, and it was over. Same for the Brandon Kiger, Stephen Wheaton battle. Go up here to look at it. Already over. That just goes to show you how quick they happen here at Oswego. There's a cut in the audio every time. What do you mean a cut? I mean, I'm sitting here. It might be my sound. I might want to I might want to open it up a little bit more. Hopefully that's better. Well, Komatsu just let me know. I'm still trying to figure out how to keep it from where it'll stop cutting out like that. I don't know why it does it. I really don't. Lap 93 here, folks. Well, 94. Never mind. Lap 94. John Jr., Brett Meeks. It looks like Kiger and Hogan side by side here. Still side by side. Kiger has not got around him yet. There he goes. Brandon Kiger is going to get around Zach Hogan. Zach's going to look back to the inside, just not going to be able to get it. Kyler Davis. Jeffrey Bayless. Jeffrey. Right there with the 6. Kyler going to keep it. Sean Patrick. Stephen Wheaton already over with. Sean up into the 13th spot. Man. Oh, pit stops. All right. So, Brett Meeks down pit road. Looks like Steven Rex also down pit road here. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'm going to listen in real quick, see if I can figure it out. All right, well, I just listened into it. Y'all can probably hear it on my microphone, and I don't hear it cutting in and out. So it's got to be your end. I don't have Spectrum. 103, we have hit the century mark. Eddie Hogan. See, John Jr.'s been out here 56 laps. Eddie Hogan 56. Bob Eldred 56. Kitty Tripp has been out here 79 laps. Good. I'm wondering if he can make it. Brett Meeks, Stephen Rex, Stephen Wheaton, Zach Hogan, they have all pitted. They will definitely be able to make it to the end. Looks like the 66 of Brett Meeks is right behind John Jr. here. Brett's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, and well, to the inside he goes. The 777 just going to let him by. Brett Meeks back on the lead lap. Now Stephen Rex has got to get up there to the 777 here tonight, make the pass so he can get back on the lead lap the old-fashioned way. Question is, can he do it? That's going to be the question. Right now, though, John Jr. 2.5 seconds ahead of Benny Hogan, and that's really not a whole lot of time. It's like Kitty Tripp taking a trip down pit road. No pun intended there, Kenny, but it did fit, so I did say it. I'm just curious to see if they're going to be able to make it. It looks like Kyler Davis on pit road. He's going to be off and away. John Jr. has led 57 laps. Does look like J.J. McRae down pit road here as well. We do have some pit stops happening. Here comes Scott Negus down pit road. Looks like Benny Hogan is down pit road here as well. Bob Eldred, let's see here. He's setting in second. He's been out here, well, 69 laps that time by, the same as John Canizaro Jr. and Brandon Kiger. Peyton Schneider. Sean Patrick's only been out here 62 laps. Shane Haas is coming down pit road. It looks like we also have John Jr. down pit road as well. Jeffrey Bayless will be, it looks like, coming back out. So pit road starting to heat up here. Bob Eldred also coming back out. Shane Haas. Here comes some more down pit road. Sean Patrick. Pit road, folks, getting a little busy. Brandon Kiger, 72 laps. 31 laps to go here. Brandon Kiger is going to come down pit road. Wow! Oh, boy. He flew down pit road here, folks. Man, did he get it woed down enough, though? That's going to be the problem. That's going to be the big question as well. Peyton Schneider now leading a lap here this evening. He's only been out here at about 73, but I believe he's going to have to come down pit road here before too long. I mean, we got you know, just, 30 laps to go here tonight, so he's going to have to figure it out. Some way, somehow. Trace Gaskins is down pit road here. Peyton Schneider, though, not yet. 74 laps. He is the only driver aside from, well, Trace Gaskins that's got a pit. So we'll see what Peyton tries to do here tonight. He gonna stay out and just make his bed here in about a couple of laps, or is he gonna have to come down pit road for the final time? He's still not coming down pit road. There he comes. All right, well, John Canizaro Jr. John Jr. back out front. Look who is pretty much right there with him. Brett Meeks. John Jr., Brett Meeks, Stephen Rex, Benny Hogan, Kenny Tripp, Bob Eldred, Brandon Kiger, Kyler Davis, Gerard Lawrence, Sean Patrick, top 10 after everybody has made their pit stop here. Peyton Schneider, Shane Haas running out the top 12 on the lead lap. Peyton does have the fresher tires, I would assume, here. And Shane Haas also right there in the 12th spot. He's only been out here in about 10 laps. J.J. McRae, Jeffrey Bayless, Stephen Wheaton, Zach Hogan, Justin Phipps, all one lap down in that order, 13th through the 17th spot. I'm not saying that they're out of the race by any means. They can definitely get back on the lead lap and pull out a victory here tonight. I mean, we've still got 21 laps to go. Of course, the next time by is going to put us at 20 to go here momentarily. Well, right here is going to be 20 to go. So anything is possible. Now, looks like Shane Haas is going to go potentially one lap down here as John Jr. does get around him. But it's still not over. All right, 19 laps to go. John Jr. has led 68 of those. Going down through the field here, Stephen Rex has led 6 laps. Benny Hogan has led 23. Brandon Kiger has led 4. Gerard has led 1 lap. Peyton Schneider's led 5. Kind of still going through here. Stephen Wheat has led 25. It looks like Zach Hogan getting passed up here by the 6 of Kyler Davis and the 85 of Brandon Kiger, not for position. I do believe that might be it that has led laps here tonight. Yes, it is. So far. Taking a look at our numbers here. Coming in to 15 to go here. 3 cautions for 13 laps. 15 laps to go. 10 lead changes in total between the drivers we just went through of who has led laps and who hasn't. But I got to say, folks, 3 cautions just in the race here, and we all thought, even myself included, I am guilty. Oh, there we go. We're going to have another yellow. And J.J. McRae. Oh, no. Well, I was just saying, 3 cautions is not bad at all. Well, 4 ain't either, but unfortunately for J.J. McRae, he's going to bring out the 4th caution from what we're looking at here. Looks like he was trying to dirt track it or do some Tokyo drifting out there here tonight, and unfortunately it Tokyo drifted just a little bit too much, and he drifted right into the inside wall here. It does look like everybody was able to get around him safely, but unfortunate for J.J. McRae here that, you know, as I was talking about, you know, the 3 cautions and everything. Unfortunately, he right there, and it looks like that 78 here might be walking it here tonight. He definitely has some not pretty damage on that car. I think that left rear is bent. Yeah, do you see that? Do you see that, folks? That left rear, the left side driver's wheel is bent in. So something obviously is probably broke in that car here. And yeah, he's coming down pit road, so something definitely broke on that machine here tonight. Well, you don't see it every day where you got a tire looking like that, but I think we seen it a few days ago here too, where a tire was broke or it was wobbling, an axle basically snapped. Unfortunate, that's gonna put probably JJ man. See here if he's going to be able to get back out. Oh, he does get back out. Okay. All right. So he is coming back out. Really? That's weird. Thank you for the info. All right. 9 to go. This is going to be 8 to go. Green back out once again here tonight. Now let's hope we do not start seeing the yellows here tonight. Boy, they're bumping and banging though back here. Kitty Tripp, Benny Hogan. Looks like Brandon Kiger, Bob Eldred, Gerard Lawrence, Kyler Davis. But they're all sandwiched right here together. And you know who that's helping is John Jr. here. Stephen Rex also in the mix here. It'll be 6 to go here at the stripe. Yeah, it's above my pay grade too. I'll have to definitely look into it because I have no idea why I would do that unless it has something to do with iRacing. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, good side-by-side battle up for second here, and a battle for 6th. Gerard Lawrence, Benny Hogan, Gerard up into the... Well, he hasn't made it. hasn't completed it yet. He is still right there with Benny Hogan here, but Gerard, last week's winner, up here into the 6th spot here, at least trying to get up there into the 6th position. We've got the 4 to go here. Next time by will be 3 to go. 12 more turns here coming up for John Jr. John Canizaro Jr. at that. So 3 laps to go here at the stripe. 12 more turns for John Jr. to hang on. And Stephen Rex, Kenny Tripp, Brandon Kiger, Gerard Lawrence. Now Gerard up to 5th. Oh, huge wiggle back here by Benny Hogan. And they are going side by side, door to door. Oh, the 6 into the wall hard. We got a big wreck back here. Let's figure it out. All right, so Brett Meeks, all right, there's Kyler right here. So we're going to see them going side by side and pretty much door to door here. Then out of the corner right there, more contact is made. And, well, right there it goes. The 6, the 66. The 6 goes flipping, gets hit by the 17. And I think that might be, well, no, well, Shane Haas is going to come through here. And I think he was trying to dodge everything, too. And he is going to hit, oh, the 66. And I think the 66 also got hit again here as well. Or did he hit the, oh, I think he hit the, he hit the tires. Yeah, right there. And then Shane Haas hit him. And then Brett gets hit again by the 22. Oh, man. And then it looks like Kyler is stuck in the wall. Uh-oh. I don't think he was able to get it off the wall. Looks like Brett Meeks is out of the race here tonight. So GWC attempt number 1 here tonight. 1 of 3. All they get is 3 attempts. This is going to be the first one here. Overtime here tonight. We're not done yet. All right. Man. It's gonna be a dogfight. I told y'all, folks. All right, well, they are going to get everybody their waiver rounds here. And we'll see here. It looks like Zach Hogan is going to get a waiver round here. And I know I just seen another one behind him. Yeah, J.J. McRae. Also getting one, and I do think, yep, Justin Phipps. All getting a wave around here. Lights are off for now. We will see if they come back on or not. It doesn't look like it. So, GWC attempt here tonight. The way it works, they'll go green. If we get the white before a yellow, oh, whatever happens after that happens. If we get a yellow before the white flag, we'll rack them up, stack them up, and do it again here for up to 2 more times here tonight. John Jr. on the loud pedal. GWC attempt number 1 underway here tonight. Is it going to take 1 or is it going to take all 3? Well, we don't know. We're about to find out. John Jr. just wants to get to the white flag. That's all he wants to do. He don't care what happens behind him. He just wants to hit the white flag in the air one more time around, folks. So it's just going to take one here tonight, and it looks like John Jr., as of this moment, is going to hold on here tonight and bring it home into victory lane. Kenny Tripp there in second. And John Jr. going to win it here tonight, and it looks like Gerard Lawrence going to hold off Stephen Rex for the podium third here tonight. I've got to get on this because that was extremely close here. And it looks like right at the line here, it looks like, yeah, wow. Gerard Lawrence gonna grab that third place here tonight. Podium finish here, and John Jr. burning it up here tonight on the front stretch here at Oswego here tonight. We'll get the top three up here for the Max Speed TV post-race show. So hang tight, folks, because we will be right back. Well, alrighty, folks, we're back. We have caught up with our top three here tonight, and of course, we're going to pull up our third place finisher here this evening, holding off Stephen Rex there. Somehow getting rowdy there for third, but Gerard, man, this race went a lot better than I think really everybody, anticipated here tonight. Of course, Oswego, not an easy track. Hickory wasn't that easy either, but you come into Oswego, and we talked to you earlier here tonight, and well, really turned into a really good race. A lot of battling out there and different strategies here tonight. But, man, it looked like it was really difficult down there here this evening, man. Talk about it. The working your way through the field, man, that was amazing out there here tonight. And it can be done. You proved it here tonight, buddy. Talk about it.
Yeah, no, I think I don't want to say it wrong, but I think I'm the first person to win a race this season and not get an EOL, at least one strike penalty coming through the field. So that was good. Late in the race, I was riding around in ninth, and that's probably where I was going to finish. I got saved by those last two cautions. Both of them I started on the inside, and if I didn't get those cautions, I might not have made it on fuel. So I really got saved by them.
So the cautions saved you. I mean, you just point blank. Those cautions right there just saved your race, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I made a massive mistake on that last pit stop, and it would have cost me without those two. So very thankful to see them.
Well, this track's not easy, and it's of course over with, but it does not get any easier for you guys this season. I mean, you're looking at, of course, we had Hickory last week, Oswego tonight. We go to Oxford next week on the 2nd. How do you feel about Oxford? It looks like 250 laps there. It looks like y'all get 3 sets of tires instead of the 2 y'all have been getting. So it looks like 1 more set going into that race. But, 3 tough tracks back to back to back. What's your mindset going into that race? And, how are you going to, forget about this track and really tackle Oxford?
Well, the trouble's going to start in qualifying because Matt gave us this year. He gave us 3 big money races. I don't know how many positions. It might just be winner takes all. But if you win that race, you get your admission back, the money you paid for admission to the league back. So we're probably going to have a massive car count. If I had to guess, that with it also being a free track, everybody can show up. So the trouble's going to start in qualifying. If we can go ahead and make it through that, we'll be all right. I personally prefer longer distance races. I don't want to jinx myself, but I always tend to do pretty well in them. So I'm just hoping to have a similar night to tonight.
And that's all you can hope for. Just have a similar night, see what happens, go take it lap by lap. And at the start here tonight, Gerard, you were passing 1 car per lap. I think you gained, within 16 laps, you were up, a lap per car, basically. I mean, you were pretty much up there. I mean, yeah, it was 1 lap per car, basically. I mean, you were right there. So, you did what you had to do. And, of course, that final pass there by Steven that you made on Steven, did you know you had it, or did you think Steven got you?
No, I knew I had it once I got to the line, but going through 3 and 4, actually, the 7 car, Benny Hogan, got into the back of me because my tires were shot. So I slid up the track and he got into the back of me. And believe it or not, he actually kind of helped me rotate. Otherwise, I might not have been able to pass Steven there.
Oh, well, you did it, man. Awesome job finishing a P3 here tonight, buddy. Awesome race by everybody out here tonight. Yet, I'm surprised again. Yeah, y'all surprise me every week. Y'all surprised me last season, too. So it just keeps getting better and better. Awesome job out there tonight at P3 here this evening, buddy. Final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, get ready for Oxford next week.
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to John Canizaro for winning the race. He, this is the first race back with him. He did a hell of a job. Huge shout out to Kenny Tripp. He He's been having a rough season this season, so I'm happy to see him up here on the podium. And then shout out to, of course, you for putting the broadcast on. Like I said, I loved watching the stream from last week. It's always nice when you can go back and watch a win. Matt for putting it on. All the guys for, again, a great race. Mind Warp, the only sponsor I have on the car yet again. And the guy, like I said last week, that I'm racing in points. Tonight was a good points night. I don't know where he finished, but I know we made up a couple of points. That was my main goal. So yeah, just a huge shout out to all those guys.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Get ready for Oxford next week, man. Just go get some rest and, you just take it one race at a time, Gerard. Good luck, buddy. We'll see you next week.
All right, have a good night. Thank you.
You too. All righty. Well, hang on a minute, folks. I have got to switch lobbies here real quick, and then I got to jump back up into the broadcast lobby. All right, here we go. So that is going to bring us to our P2 finisher here tonight, Kitty Tripp. Kitty, man, you started in 10th in the feature race, and, it just, well, I mean, it's Oswego. I don't know really anything about the track. I will tell you this. I don't like it. It's hard to keep up with. But, I mean, you pulled out a P2 out here tonight, man. Kudos to you, but, man, talk about the battles and the struggles and the riding the wall out here tonight, because that seems about what y'all really did here, into the corners, man. How you was able to tackle it here tonight and, grab a P2, man. Mike's yours, buddy.
Yeah, well, the night didn't start out too great. I thought that was going to be a long night after the heat race. But I was able to get in. In the feature, I started 10th, and then going into one, I bailed. I just had a feeling that it was going to be a wreck fest, and I was wrong, but I was able to get my way back up through that first yellow. I only took gas because I knew that, we'd get a long green flag lap, and I'd benefit from that. But, yeah, this racetrack is tough. It's that wall, sometimes it just reaches out and grabs you. Still disappointed over last weekend, the Hickory race. I was pretty confident I had that race wrapped up. My mom passed away that Sunday prior, and I was racing for her. But I'll dedicate this one to her. One spot short, but she was here. I got to thank my dad for watching. Just all in all, a good night and a much needed points night.
Yeah, definitely so. This track it doesn't look like it's a very easy track to come out here and. 25 drivers out here for a feature race. Now, of course, y'all have to make the feature first, but, 25 drivers in the feature race, I mean, and the way this track is designed, it looks like it's a bottom feeder. We already know that, but it's so hard to pass. And when you're side by side with a driver, you got to be careful not to push up into the driver. I've seen that a lot out here tonight where, they'd get the inside, but then they'd push right up into the other driver. And whether it went good or bad, that push up, out of the corner, it was rough.
Yeah, there's two bumps here in each corner, one going into one and one coming between 3 and 4. And if you hit those bumps, if you hit the bumps on a yellow, you can bottom out. They're deep. So you got to straddle them in the heat when you're, at full speed. And if you hit them, I'm sure you saw it tonight on the broadcast, you just shoot to the wall and just back her down and hope you don't get, rear-ended.
Yeah. We seen a couple of, of rear ends here tonight as well. But, it's short track racing. We're going to see that throughout the short track events that y'all put on here for Palms. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, it's just, tight, close-knit racing. I mean, not a lot of reaction time, but, surprise coming in, I was shocked. I was surprised again. I thought tonight was going to be, a rough race for everybody, including myself as a broadcaster. But yet again, Kenny, I say it again, y'all surprised me. Y'all come in, y'all handle it very well. Yeah, we had some yellows, but it was nothing compared to what I thought everybody was thinking, 10, 15, 20 cautions. We got nowhere near that, man. It was an amazing race, and talk about those green flag pit stops here tonight too, because that really changed everything as well here this evening.
Yeah, I thought when I pitted on lap 25, I would be good, and I never thought that I was gonna have to do a green flag pit stop. I didn't practice it. I never even thought it would happen. So when I had to do it, I just, took fuel and right size. I should have took 4, but I didn't want to waste much more time in the pit. And surprisingly, my left sides didn't wear as much as they did in the practice races there in the week. So I was able to baby them enough. And anytime John Canizaro is in the field, it's lights out anyways. I don't know how he does it, but he does. And so you want my opinion, like he doesn't even count. I won. Like he's like, I don't know how he does it.
So this is a win for you right here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Then when I took the green, when I took the pit stop under green, and I thought, sure enough, that it didn't. The green flag pit stops was just not an option for anyone. And I can assure you that 100% of people in this room tonight in this race are all wrong. We all thought it was going to be at least 20 laps, 20 cautions, at least.
Yeah, we didn't even get to that. I mean, it was an amazing race. Looking at it right now, 5 cautions for 27 laps. That's it. That is all y'all had here tonight. I mean, that was an amazing race y'all put on here. Of course, it does not get any easier, Kenny. I mean, we go to Oxford next week. I think that was on the schedule last season as well, if my memory serves me correctly. So, going into that race, how do you tackle Oxford? And what do you got for these guys, going into that race?
Well, Oxford Plains Speedway, comes to find out it's my home track. So I have a lot of experience there. Oxford 250 is the biggest one-day short track race in America. So I'm there every year in live in person, and I'm anxious to compete against these guys online and see what I can do in the iRacing world.
We're going to find out exactly what happens next week. Of course, it'll be the same time, same place right here on MaxspeedTV, Kitty. You know the drill unless something happens between now and then. But, we'll just take it a day at a time, and figure that out. But awesome job out here tonight, buddy. P2. Here this evening. I mean, it was an amazing race. I know you probably got a few final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. So I'll turn the mic over to you again, Kenny, man.
Yeah, I got to thank everyone. Matt Pelletier puts a ton of work in this. You guys show up, broadcast, do a hell of a job. I watch it usually on Thursday or Friday. I'll catch up and watch it. Everyone we race with, I mean, great bunch of great guys. Yeah, sometimes we do get into each other, get a little upset. That's heat of the moment stuff, but everyone in, there's 35 of us at times, and they're all good people. So, I got to thank all them. It's a lot of fun. I can't afford to race in real life, but so I probably take this a little bit more serious than I should, but it is what it is, and I have a good time doing it.
And that's what you got to do. Have a good time doing it, but, take it serious as well because, like you said, not a lot of people, have the money to build a real race car, go out there, tear it up, and then redo it all over again. So, this right here is a lot cheaper than doing that. So people do take this stuff serious, and you just got to. So, awesome job again, Kenny, man, on your P2 out here tonight, buddy. Go celebrate, and we'll see you at the Oxford next week, buddy.
Thank you very much. I also got to thank my dad for watching. We'll catch you guys later.
All righty, buddy. Yep, we'll see you later. All righty, folks. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. I called him John Jr. throughout the whole race here tonight, but everybody should know him. John Canizaro Jr. Well, you come into tonight and you stomp everybody. Well, what else is new? I'm just playing. You had to fight for it. I mean, talk about it. I mean, you led 92 laps, but it wasn't without a fight, John. I mean, you know how these races can go. They can go either really good or really, really bad. And tonight, it was really good for, being the track that it was. But, man, talk about your battles out there here tonight and, having to go through the, the field and the lap cars and the pit stop. And we got to hear from you, bud.
Just kind of at a loss for words. It was a bit of a special race for me, running my father's paint scheme from his pro stock when he got to race. It makes the race feel a little bit more special. And Oswego, I live maybe a handful of hours away from it. It's basically a home track for me. So, I didn't really have a good time in the heat races. I got, kind of ran into there and kind of just grabbed whatever I could out of it and started 12th, which wasn't awful, but it's if you couldn't tell, this track's not very good to pass on, and I kind of just plucked my way through the field the best I could. I probably got into a few people, or they're probably upset I dive bombed them, but part of racing, unfortunately. So other than that, green flag pit stops weren't all that bad. I definitely thought we were gonna have a lot more cautions. I think everybody else did too. I heard a little bit of
I
Kenny's interview. I think
yeah.
everybody expected to have like
Uh,
40 cautions
I,
here.
I I was right there. I thought we was gonna have 15, 20 cautions. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I think everybody thought that, but we only had 5. That's it. That's all we had.
That last caution gave me a heart attack, man. I thought I was gonna lose it. I really thought I was about to lose it.
Well, you didn't, and I know you're not full time this season, from what I understand. But we got more races. I mean, the season's really just beginning for these guys. So you know how these races can go. They could go either really, really, really good or really, really, really bad. And it was really, really good tonight. You was talking about, or I did mention, the pit stops. The green flag pit stops. And you said they went really well. Was you expecting us to have a green flag pit stop here tonight, or was that just kind of a on the fly? Oh man, I have got to pit at some point.
It eventually we were gonna run out of cars to wreck. So either way, whether it was we got our act together or we just ended up wrecking enough cars, we were gonna have a pit stop either way. So and of course you think you're gonna have a bunch of cautions and you end up having a green flag run. So that's usually how it works. Always got to plan ahead. It's just how it works around here. I've
Yep.
been on the receiving end. I've won a championship on the receiving end of luck. I've finished runner-up in a championship to Kenny in some bad luck. So I've had the double-edged sword on both sides.
Well, and I guess that goes with the flow of racing these short tracks and these, the late models. I mean, these cars itself are not easy to drive, and when you put them on a track like Oswego, it doesn't get easier.
It really doesn't. This track, even on dirt, it's pretty rough. It's even these cars are rough sometimes too. If you're just not a fan of them or you don't like the track that they're on, you're not gonna have fun. It's really only fun if you're the one leading or having a good time racing somebody in the mid pack. Otherwise, it's pretty miserable in these things, if I'm honest.
Hey, at least you're honest. So, and that's what it takes is honesty. Well, so let's get honest here. We got Oswego here tonight. We're done with it. Oxford next week. I don't know if you're going to be there or not, but if you are, what do you think of Oxford? I know it was on the schedule last season. So, and next week they get 3 sets of tires instead of the usual, 2 behind the wall and then the set they start with. So, a little bit of difference going into next week's race. So if you are going to be, make it there, how do you feel about it?
Well, I will be there, and I can also say I will be at North Wilkesboro, and I will be at the season finale. That is what I plan on running right now. Just kind of the money races or the important races, I feel like. So Oxford, I think last time I ran there, I ran pretty good. Even I got in a few wrecks, but I still finished pretty solid in that race. My crew chief Tyler, my good buddy, he's from there. He goes to the Oxford 250 every single year, and that's a very special race for him too. So I expect to have a nice, pretty paint scheme next week too.
All righty. Well, I guess we'll see you next week. Awesome job. Awesome win out here tonight, John, man. Glad to see you when we get to see you this season, man. You deserve it. You took control of the field, and, it could have went south for you, but, hey, you held on to it. You did what you had to do to keep the lead and to win it here tonight, buddy. Awesome job. I know you've probably got a few more final thought shout-outs thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight, so I'll turn the mic back over to you, bud.
Well, I've got quite a few. This might be a little bit of a list.
All right, go ahead. Mike's yours. I'm good.
I got I got to thank my father. His paint scheme on my car today. This car has been some story of my last name at this point. Every single thing I know about racing comes back to him. The reason why I race comes back to him, and I feel like he felt it was pretty special with me. So, he's been a big part of my racing life. Even if we haven't made ends meet on a real car, I still take this pretty seriously, but for fun. So he had a bad night, but I think I made up for it. Pat O'Mara, he helped on that car in real life. He was watching tonight. Glad to have his support. He's a great guy too. He's helped my family a lot. Tyler, my crew chief, he helps me do everything. Kenny, everybody else in the field, always give me a good race. Always, support me when I'm having a bad night in racing. They don't usually get mad at me when I do something wrong. Matt for putting on the league and everything. You put on for the broadcast. You're a great broadcaster. We have a lot of fun with you. And just everybody else on the car and everybody else that's ever helped me. It feels good. It feels good to be back.
Well, we look forward to seeing a little bit more of you, John. I know, like you said, you're part-time this season, so hopefully we'll be able to see you more often. But yeah, I know you're taking, you're doing what you got to do. So, awesome job, and thank you for the kind words there, man. I enjoy doing what I do. I love calling the races, and I love coming into Palms and saying, "Oh man, it's going to be a bad race," and like tonight. Everybody thought it was going to be a bad race, and it turned out to be a very, very good race. And that's what I like. I like, when we're all negative at the beginning, and then come to find out it's all positive. I mean, 5 cautions throughout the race out here tonight. I mean, that's not bad at all.
Not at all. Even for a track that's pretty awful.
Right. All righty, John, I'm not going to keep you, buddy. Go celebrate your victory out here tonight, and we will catch you next week, buddy.
I'll be here.
All righty, we'll see you then. All right. Well, hello. All right. Well, that is our interviews here tonight. Man, what a race it was. And like I said, folks, it was just 5 yellows for 27 laps here tonight. 10 lead changes in total here. Great race by these guys. Well, it's 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. I'm tired. I worked all day and then had to work tonight. So this is a job in itself, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results. Pretty good. Penny-giddy admin stuff, of course, they have to do here tonight. But John Canizaro Jr. grabbing the win out here tonight. Awesome win by John Jr. here this evening. Good run there by Kitty Tripp. Grabbing a P2 here tonight and a late, I'm going to tell you, a late pass there by Gerard to the inside of Stephen Rex to get around him for third. Gerard said he got hit by Biddy to kind of launch him forward a little bit, which is possible. If you did, I didn't catch it. But, man, Steven, hold your head up, buddy. Awesome finish out there here tonight for you too, man. A top 5 in 4th. Gerard there in 3rd. Biddy Hogan, speaking of Biddy, there in 5th. Brandon Kiger in 6th. Bob Elder in 7th. Peyton Schneider in 8th. Sean Patrick 9th. And Stephen Wheaton rounding out the top 10. Jeffrey Bayless in 11th. Zach Hogan in 12th. J.J. McRae 13th. Justin Phipps 14th. Shane Haas 15th. Trace Gaskin 16th. Luis Flowers 17th. Kyler Davis in 18th. Brett Meeks 19th. And Scott Negus in 20th. Jonathan Emerson 21st. Mike Sukup 22nd. Gary Elder in 23rd. Riley Duncan 24th. And Shane Kohlmeyer took his car behind the wall way early out here tonight. He'll round it out here in 25th place. Of course, congratulations to all the drivers that came out here tonight, from the heats to the Consi to, of course, those who made it into the feature race here tonight. A big shout out to Matt Pelletier and Stephen Wheaton. Matt for, keeping the league going and doing his thing over here at RC for the league. Stephen for doing what he can. And big shout out to, of course, everybody out here, all the fans out there that tune in each and every day that we broadcast here on MaxspeedTV, whether it be from Palms to Downforce to OP to Sim Racing Unleashed. Thank everybody out there. We do appreciate it. All the support that y'all give us each and every day. And, let me know about the sounds, if we're having problems or not. We appreciate that. Komatsu, man, keep it going. And, we'll try to get all that fixed. And, man, it was quite a race out here tonight. But that's going to do it here tonight on MaxspeedTV and the Pro American Late Model Series here at Oswego, round number 5 of Season 5. Your winner again, John Canizaro Jr. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.